Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to be a fish in a bowl? Well, I have. Everything outside would probably look all, like, hazy and distorted and stuff. Kind of like the city lights outside the window right about now. You get me? Yeah, I don't get me either. Sorry about that, by the way. Didn't didn't mean to get all philosophical right off the bat. Oh, I'm fine. Just fine. But TBH, I don't think this is beer. This is totally not beer. This it's kind of strong, not gonna lie. Definitely not bad though. People tell me I used abbreviations. Yeah. They tell me I use abbreviations more than usual when I, get drunk. Hope you don't mind. Oh, please. You sound like my dad. What's wrong with getting a little bit drunk, huh? You and I are bowels, but you and I also stuck inside this love hotel. What are we supposed to do besides getting drunk and sleeping it off till the city lights go back into the sky? I meant the sun. Whatever. Bet you love the sun, huh? You Kryptonian. Envy him, dude. I'll be fine. And today was great. You clicked such lovely photos of me. I don't think I'd have enjoyed cosplaying at the anime convention as much if I went alone. And so, I just want to let you know, it's not your fault. Tokyo is... The hotels in Tokyo are always full. Even this cheesy old love hotel. They only had a room with one bed available. Oh? All rooms in a love hotel are supposed to only have one bed. Since when did you become an expert on love hotels? Right, you saw it in the movies. That's like such a relief. I was beginning to think I'm not the first girl you've taken to a love hotel. Whoa. I'm not trying to make it seem like some kind of cheap character. I just... Nothing. I'm glad to be your first girl. You sure you don't want a drink? Fine. Stay sober and boring then. You get drunk all alone. You're so cool. Yeah, whatever. I'm just saying, Whoa! That was a really bright flash of lightning right now. The entire sky turned purple. Like those crystals I once brought from that old lady under the bridge. Oh, that's a whole nother story. So, I skipped the last class in college this one time because I can do whatever I want. Sheesh. So, I skipped and went for a drive, and long story short, found this old lady selling these small purple crystals, right? She said I was supposed to grind them up and then inhale, and after that, the world would just... Yeah, okay, you probably don't need to know. We've all tried stuff in college. You don't have to look at me like that. Jeez, you remind me of my cat. Yeah, my cat stares at me with this look of quiet disapproval too, as if silently judging all my life choices. But she only comes to me when she wants food or head pats anyway. Which reminds me, you know there's some cottage cheese and salted potato chips in here. And I can feed it to you. Wouldn't mind giving you some head pats either. What do you say? Will that make you happy? Oh, I never get bored of your facial expressions. You're really funny, dude. And don't worry, I was only joking. Kinda. So, lightning, huh? Have you ever wondered what it would be like to, get struck by lightning? Right, yeah, that's an interesting response. But tell me, what do you think it would be like to, and just hear me out, to get struck by lightning not once, but twice? Or maybe thrice. Or maybe, just maybe even a fourth Yeah, you're probably right. You'd be dead. And being dead is weird. And it's like not being alive. Huh. Yeah, that's exactly what being dead is. You're kind of smart, huh? Please. I'm not ditzy when I get drunk. How dare you? Maybe I'm still in character. And I had to go through a lot to make this cosplay work, you know? IYK, dude. It means if you know, you know. I dyed my hair blonde, then dyed the tips of my hair pink. Pink! I put on a schoolgirl outfit and a bunch of jewelry, and I got too many people staring at me at the convention. That comes with the gig, I guess, and I'm used to it, but I don't know. Some of them seem like they wanted to clear my throne wish list. If I had a throne wish list, that is. Right, I cosplayed as Marin Kitagawa. She cosplays various different characters in her anime, so I thought it'd be really cool and meta to pretend to be her. But you know what's the hardest part about cosplaying? It's not putting on the right makeup or making the right costume or carrying yourself like the character would. The hardest part is taking off the makeup and costume and personality to return to who you used to be. Really? You think the person I am is low-key cool? Oh, that's so sweet, babe. And BTW, I think you're totes awesome. But you are! You came all the way to Akihabara with me. Yeah, you wanted to come to the anime convention too, but you clicked like 36 photos of me there. You're always there to accompany me to these things. You're like the best photographer ever. Also, because you pretend to be my partner. I no longer get approached by other people asking for my phone number and or OF. I had to tell them like 300 times I don't have an OF. And I can't just give out my phone number like that. But thanks to you, I don't gotta do that anymore. You and I are vowels, but I think you and I also make a pretty awesome team, huh? Yeah, that's right. Babe. It's nothing. I said nothing. Of course you can doze off if you like. Hang on, I'll dim the lights. Yep, you can just sleep on your side of the bed, or in the middle, or I don't, really care. It's weird enough that the bed is shaped like a heart. Trust me, there's nothing you can do to make this any more awkward. Yeah, good night. Guess I should finally change out these clothes, huh? Should I slip into something comfortable for bed? I hope you're not a peeper. I trust you and all, but if you were to look, I don't think I'd mind. Just give me some kind of warning. You know, I still haven't washed away the color from my hair. The light's too dim for you to notice, but you don't notice me anyways, so... So this is weird, huh? Sharing a bed in a love hotel. Even if I suggested this place, and then pretended not to know. It's a good thing they're discreet, and don't openly advertise themselves. It'd be a whole nother story if we were in, say, Shinjuku. Hey, you want to know something else? Babe? Am I speaking too softly for you to hear? Perhaps you're just exhausted. Either way, I wasn't lying earlier. This is totally not beer. As in, it contains no alcohol. At all. Kind of a bummer, but I wanted to pretend I was drunk. Just in case I end up doing something stupid and you didn't think of me in that way, then, well, I could just play it off as not being in my senses and you'd forget about it. Hopefully. You see, I really, really, really like you. As a friend, but also as not a friend. As in... God, I'm fucking this up already. As in, more than a friend. I I guess I may or may not have a pretty major crush on you. But without the not part. So just the may. But really more of a do. So I guess I do have a pretty major crush on you. You get me? Of course you don't. You probably ain't even listening. I've always envied how quickly you fall asleep. Every time I play with your hair in class, you instantly doze off. Sorry about that, by the way. I don't want you to miss out on your education or anything. I'll give you the class notes later. Promise. But my point is, you should know I have a soft spot for you. Surely you've caught looks from my friends. Surely you've noticed something. I know you're not dumb. Could it be you just don't like me like that? Babe? Whatever. Guess I'll just slide into bed then. Look at that. You built a miniature wall of pillows between us just to respect my modesty. You really are sweet. But I won't stand for this nonsense. Look at that. All your precious pillows hitting the floor. Oh, you poor little thing. Yeah, I hear you grunting in your sleep. Nope. I'm totally not sorry for destroying your wall. It was stupid and unnecessary. Just like you sleeping so far away from me, with your back turned to me. But that was a major mistake. You know why? Because it leaves your back wide open and oh so very vulnerable. So very vulnerable to getting spooned. This is on you, babe. You were practically begging me to do this. You should have slept on your back, or not slept at all if you didn't want this. Guess you're just too shy to admit what you really want. I used to think most photographers were jerks, you know? But I feel very differently now. You're really nice. Painfully so at times. But I wouldn't change a thing about you, sweetie. You're my favorite person in the world. Yes, you kind of thought I was mean and unhinged, huh? There's a whole stereotype about popular girls, I mean. But you know, you weren't wrong. I am kind of, unhinged. I thought more than once about kidnapping you. Would be nice. Getting to keep you all to myself. I'd cook your favorite meals and spoon feed you and, ooh, and give you sponge baths. Because you'd be too tied up to do any of those yourself. And we could watch your missing persons report together. It's not creepy, babe. It's cute because I love you. Oops. Was I not supposed to say that out loud? I guess it doesn't matter. But if it does, then don't worry. I was only joking. LOL. ROFL even. Whew. What's so wrong about loving you anyway? Here's hoping if I cuddle you enough, then my scent will stick to you permanently, and everyone will know you're mine. For real. And then you'll have no choice but to accept it. Boop. But that's probably dumb. I already know how it's gonna play out. You'll just make a surprised Pikachu face, saying something like, huh? I have a girlfriend now? Cool. And then go back to playing Blink 182 on full volume like it's still the 90s. IDK, I get a little sad every time it rains, you know? And it's still raining outside. Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to hold hands and walk in the rain? Yeah, me neither. But you know what? It's not going to rain forever. Have you Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to count all the stars in the night sky together after it stopped raining? Yeah, me neither. What about the present, though? Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to share a bed in a quiet, hazy room while the city lights outside blink sleeplessly? Yeah, me neither. I can kiss you all I want. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm only kissing you as Marin. My hair is still the same as hers. I'm just playing pretend. This isn't me. So this doesn't have to mean anything, alright? You're asleep and I'm not me. And the curtains are half drawn, and the shadows are sleeping too. And love is blind, so there's nobody watching us. What happened here may as well never have happened at all. And I'm just fine with it, you know? Yeah, I am. Can you please pinch my cheeks really hard? No, it's not a kink. Thanks for ruining it. No, I know this isn't a dream. What is it? Why do you look so vulnerable, huh? I suddenly have this urge to wrap my arms around you and hold you close and bury your face in my chest. Yeah, I think I'll do just that. There, I've got you. It's alright now, babe. You're not alone. I am here now. What is it? Tell me, darling. Did I mean what I said? Yeah, yes, I did. I really do like you, my darling. I have liked you since before the Big Bang, and I'll continue to like you up to the universe's heat death. In fact, I like you so much, I'll try to get better at pillow talk. Just for you. Yeah, totally. Hey, you won't go anywhere if I close my eyes, right? Okay. And you'll still be here in the morning when I wake up, right? Always? Always is good. TY, babe. No, I'm not drunk. Unless you count being in love as being drunk. Yeah, whatever. That's enough sass out of you. Now, fall asleep before I knock you unconscious. What? I do it very gently. I love you after all. Meow. You and I may be vowels, but you and I are also soulmates.